Like the last room, it's the same layout, the same blood-curdling screech. Same bed, same desks, a few things missing, but the little details hardly make a difference in the end. The architects of this place really were the Frank Lloyd Webber of their times, weren't they? What a wonderful time to make a joke. Oh, God. Hey now, this room has a whole extra layer of dust and 3 more spider webs in that corner. Adds character. Original room, do not steal, huh? I walk over to try the desk, but this time I can't quite manage it. God, we're going to need another kind of grace, Luca. No, we're not. Damn! Maybe there's something under that pillow. What the hell, let's go for it. And by let us, I clearly mean let me. Why did I let him tag along again? I lift up the dusty thing, only to find yet more dust and some scraps of papers. They're torn, crumpled, and look for all the world like decade-year-old garbage. But I might as well take them. Why? Because that's just what you want to do in these kind of situations. Pick up everything you find and pocket it. Oh God, this is going to be like a Ratchet and Clank situation, isn't it? Where you actually have no pocket. Well, you have a bit of a pocket and a bit of a bag, but you somehow manage to fit like 20,000 bolts in there at a time. I took a quick glance at them. I can't make out anything important. Haha, all the good info torn out. How convenient. Well, how do you know they're important to begin with? You're no help. Because I found them, I don't know, I just got the feeling they're papers in a medical facility. I don't even think they're that important, but their papers in a medical facility seems the most feasible out of the 3. They're papers in a medical facility. There's probably info about the patients, the doctors, the kind of things they did in here. If it's an abandoned hospital, I can't think the practices were, is there anything above shocking? Kind of things they did in here. It should be just curing patients and standard hospital stuff. Luca trails off, looking to the side. Not a very convincing argument. That's about all that's interesting here, I think. Let's head back. Still, he seems to be fine with Luca tagging on. I can't help think it's a bit freaky. And the 90s action music in the background certainly isn't helping. Honestly, no matter how far I walk down this hallway, it all looks the same. The numbers above the rooms are too faded to read. So despite this being a straight corridor, I can't tell if I'm going around in circles. Well, for a straight corridor, it's not going to be, is it? I told you this was a giant hospital. Where are the stairs to the next floor? Luca just shrugs and stares off into the distance, uninterested. A lot of the doors I'm trying now won't open at all, which, frankly speaking, is frustrating beyond belief. Yeah, I know, frankly, Frank. Go ahead, have a chortle, I dare you. Dare taken. At the second to last door, my patience finally snaps. I'm kicking it down. But why? You don't! My foot has a stern man-to-man talk with the door, and it's busted before Luca can protest any further. It's gonna, like, morph into something huge and kill me now. Well, might as well go in now that I can. And to no one's surprise, the room looks exactly like the others we've been in so far. I'm starting to think that somebody's doing this for a reason. Or maybe it's some kind of sick game that someone's running for their own amusement. Fucking Luca! Right behind you, you mug! I can't believe you actually did that! There had to be better be something important in here, swear to God. And so I jiggle the desk drawers, as I've been doing since the time immemorial. Or at least the past hour or so. After a bit of struggle it opens. 2 guesses as to what we find here. If you said, more dust, more papers, you get a gold star. Haven't these people heard of a filing cabinet? At any rate, the papers du jour are in a stapled packet that isn't ripped or crumpled for once. I take a quick flip through some of them. Oh, what did they say? These are from a while back. We've got to find... We're going to find one with Luca's name on it. From like 1940 something. 20 years ago, in fact. It looks like a bundle of patient forms. The kind that everyone has to fill before getting admitted to hospital. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. except for the unsettling high occurrence of the words deceased and terminated. Terminated. That's good. I'm so glad I'm playing this game whilst it's still light. Playing this game whilst it was dark could be bad. Stamped across the top of each form in bright red letters. Let's move on. Luca walks along a little unsteadily. This time I'm the one following him. After a while he gives up, leaning heavily against the wall. I'm sorry. I need to rest. We can always cuddle. We're not going to cuddle him. Not again. That was silly last time. Nothing came of it. Take your time. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Thank you, Frank. He sighs and closes his eyes. It's been a long time since I've met anyone as nice as you. How long have you been here? Too long. Brilliant. What a wonderful, totally not freaky answer. Luca pushes himself off the wall, shooting me a grateful smile. You okay now? Yeah, I can keep going. That's good to hear. Come on, don't fall behind. He nods. We keep walking along this seemingly endless hallway. It just keeps going and going and going, like a certain brand of electric rabbit. Duracell, other brands are available, and it still doesn't help that everything looks the same no matter what. Luca sighs. Are you sure your friend is here? Maybe he already left. Well, his cell phone's probably dead, so I can't exactly call and ask where he is. Why don't you just tell him about the blood? It's so easy. And then Luca would either react violently or say he doesn't know it, and that would be all our doubts concerned with and done. Oh yeah, cell phones never last that long now, anyways. Only if you don't charge them before heading out. Smartphones should last at least a day. Wow, a day. What's a smartphone? Are you serious? Of course not. But a day's worth of battery sure is a long time. Finally, we find a door that looks a little different from the others. He doesn't know what a smartphone is because he's been here that long. Get with the times, Frank, and use your brain. Luckily for us, it's also unlocked. I guess this is the janitor's closet. Yeah, maybe I can drink that bleach I've spied to death. At least there's more shelves and no bed here. That's new. Random items are stacked haphazardly on top of each other, and everything's in a dusty disarray. There's a lot of stuff in here. Maybe you can find the keys. I'll look around. Can you help me? This is a storeroom. Can you help me? Can you help me? Just hide the key. I don't know where to look. Well, I don't either. He doesn't budge from his place under the doorway. There's old... Wow, what a load of help that was. There's old bottles of medicine that are past their expiration date, a few boxes of gloves and face masks, and an assortment of unidentifiable objects that I don't even want to begin to know about. Now, normally, a key would be hanging on the wall, but in this case I can't see any hooks. Is it on a higher shelf? I curse the side of the family that doomed me with recessive shortness. Genes 1,000 times over. Whoa. Whoa. My family's quite short. I'm only 5'9", or something like that, maybe touching 5'10". There's nothing wrong with being short. Just want to put that out there. Damn you, game. The last thing I want to do is putz around trying to find a chair to stand on, especially in front of Luca. Piggyback. He's still watching me, and he's still not moving. What a great sport, that Luca. If you can't reach up on your own, then find a chair or something else to stand on. Nah, I don't need it. Mind reader. With that, I pry open one of the glass doors, place my foot on one of the lower shelves, reach for one above my head, step on one shelf and repeat the process until I'm finally where I want to be. Great. It's extra dusty up here. Extra dusty. Under a particularly high amount of dust is something yellow, and lo and behold, it's a dildo. Key. Yeah, sorry. Someone just said, high, mound, and yellow, and my brain just got confused. This better open something. Actually, Frank, wait here. Huh? I turn around and just like that, he's gone without a trace. It's because he's a ghost, Frank. Now that he's disappeared, I feel a little less uneasy in some ways, but a little more uneasy in other ways. I get the sense that something very bad is about to happen. You don't say. Fuck, you know. I guess I should just wait, like he said to, but time's a wasting. Screw this. I'm going back out into the hall. I don't know what happened with Luca, but if something got him... It's empty when I step back out, though I didn't really expect anything else. It's starting to get brighter, so the sun must be coming up now. We've already been walking around that long? Dear God. I run down the hall. Luca? Luca? Where are you? Only footsteps and echoes answer in response. I run even faster. Luca, are you alright? This is bad. I can't lose anyone else right now. Even if he's a stranger and kind of annoying sometimes. Luca! Hey! Steve? I screech to a halt. Everyone's favourite neighbourhood idiot. Neighbourhood is missing a U. Waves to me in devil-may-care fashion from right behind the corner before jogging down the hall to me. Frank, glad you could make it. That's not what a village idiot really should look like. But sure. Did you bring the flashlight? I know I went Irish. Of course I did, you numbskull. Wait a second. Don't tell me you're going to stay here after all that trouble I went through. Steve throws an arm around me and ruffles my hair. Are we partners? I wonder. I didn't actually say about him. It just said I was gay and not him. If we're both gay, we both have to be Harold Ramis, and that's not fun. Nah, I'm good. Hey, let's get out of here before the sun's completely up. Think we can sneak back home without getting yelled at? I know a way through the back. I got you covered. Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. What would I do without you? Be ghoul food, probably. Ha, yeah. Say, were you worried about me? This place is pretty scary after all. Well, it's not like it's the first time I've had to bail you out. You get pretty used to it. Why haven't you mentioned Luca, you fool? Why does Frank have red eyes? Like Luca did. That's quite scary. Yeah, but still, an abandoned hospital at night. Woo. Good old goofy Steve. But I can't shake the feeling that something's off. You're right, man. Of course I am. Never been better. Steve, let's go. I turn to face him. Lighten up, Frank. You look like you've just seen a ghost. Yeah, that's the point. Speaking of which, did you ever find the one that you came looking for in the first place? Nope, I didn't see anyone else, so I guess it was just a rumour. Come on, man, let's get going already. Sure. Steve and I walk back down the corridor towards the exit. I've got this nagging feeling that I'm forgetting something. Really? What about the fresh trail of blood, you prick? Ugh. I check my pockets. Keys check, cell phone check, wallet check. So what am I missing? Hey, what's up? It's nothing. Let's go home. Ending 3. To have ownership of Clingy. What? 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 Oh no, hell no. Hell no. It is not ending like that. We're going back to do that. Hell no. Right, so we're going to go back and do this again. Because, I mean, I feel as if we were left rather incomplete by that ending. Especially considering that it looked like he was possessed. Right, let's skip past all this bollocks, shall we? Right, so back here we are. What we're going to do now is be a complete dick to him. So, maybe you're overreacting, you bastard. Maybe you're overreacting a little. As I said, you've got hemophilia. I'm sure they just don't want anything to happen to you. Yeah, but I think I'm at the age where I'm capable of making my own decisions. Which is probably like 70. Anyway, oh, okay, we've seen this. Right, skip to next bit. Right, so still the same text up to here. So, instead of going, we'll cuddle for warmth, because why did I even do that? I need to find my friend. Really need to find my friend. It seems dangerous here, so I don't want either of us to stay for that long. I guess you're right. We exit the room and walk down. Me testing each door. Same text again. Okay then, well, let's stop recording and go to the next. And here we're going to go for the dickish answer because I found them. Because I found them. If it was really valuable to that person, to the person who owned the papers, wouldn't they take better care not to leave it out here for everyone and their mother to see? Point taken. That's all there's about interesting. Alright, next bit. Right, again, all the same. Again, we can't stop like this. Again, we can't keep stopping like this. Sorry. He pushed himself on the wall, wobbling a bit on his feet. I know his hemophilia is probably pretty bad and all, but hemophilia ain't anemia, and I don't have time for this shit. Too old for this shit, boy. Every minute we waste here is a minute Steve could be sticking his fingers into wall sockets. Come on, don't fall behind. He nods. Right, okay. And once again, the dickish answer of this is a storeroom. So it better be in here. He watches as I start combing through the shelves, not moving from his spot. Of course, he's not doing anything. You're so useless, Luke, you know that. So seemingly we found Steve again. Is there anything which is his eyes are normal. So there's that. So does Luca go and... His eyes are normal, I think, don't they? We need to see his... No, his eyes look normal. I don't get it. He says exactly the same thing as before. What? What? Yeah, we get the feeling. We know. Lighten up, you look like you just seen a ghost. Did you ever find one? Nope, didn't see one. Come on, man, let's get going already. I swear. If this is the possessive one... I've no idea, I'm giving up. Sod this.